Hello, and welcome to Whodunnit, a new panel game in which I invite you, just for the fun of it this time, to turn detective and solve the crime that you've just witnessed, to pit your wits against our studio audience and our panel of experts. Now, two of them are fictional experts, and the other one is for real. The real one, a detective, is a lady who at one time ran her own private detective agency. She is Anne Summer. And for our fictional experts, first of all, Detective Superintendent Watt, having solved everything worth solving, joins us as Frank Windsor. Hello. And the third member of the panel, Callan, on special leave from MI, whatever it is, appearing under the alias of Edward Woodward. Hello. Well, there is our panel. Now, you've just seen a murder committed, but you haven't seen Whodunnit. Already, a uniformed sergeant will be on the way to make preliminary investigation before the arrival of the CID. And during that investigation, you will see and hear enough clues to enable you to solve the crime. We hope. And then I shall ask our panel and studio audience to fill in one of these cards here with the name of the murderer and as many clues as possible that point to him. Or, of course, her. Now, the panel will be watching the investigation on that screen up behind them. So why don't you grab pencil and paper and join in as I take you back to the scene of the crime. And don't believe everything you see and hear. Remember, at least one person must be lying.
May 17th. Now, would you tell me your husband's full name, Mrs. Foreman?
George Stanley Foreman.
Are you a relative, sir, or just a friend?
My name is Jack Harvey. I'm his business partner.
Was business partner.
Look, is all this necessary, Sergeant? It's very upsetting for Mrs. Foreman.
Yes, I understand that, sir. The CID are on their way, but I have to make one or two preliminary inquiries, as it's a murder case.
Is this what they used?
That's a pity you've done that, sir. Now you've got your fingerprints on it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't think.
Yeah, well, just put it down again carefully. We don't want to destroy any other prints that might be on it, do we?
Unless he wore gloves. Well, ask Madeline, Miss Young. She saw the murderer.
Miss Young?
Yes?
And you saw the murderer?
Yes, and so did I, from my bedroom.
Oh? Were you together?
No, and before you try and work it out, I'm Bill Williams, son of Mrs. Foreman, stepson of the deceased. Miss Young merely works here as a secretary to my late stepfather. Am I being too quick for you, Sergeant?
No, you're not too quick for me, sir. Now, Miss Young, would you tell me, without any help, exactly what you did see?
Well, I was outside in the garden, sunbathing.
And now on wonderful Radio 1, the time is 3 o'clock, and it's time for the Alan Freeman Show.
I wasn't expecting him back, but I went indoors to see if he needed me. And then I tried to tell Mrs. Foreman.
Tried?
Yes, the door was locked, and at first I couldn't make myself heard because the television was on.
Thank you, Miss Young. Now, it appears you saw the murderer too, Mr. Williams.
Well done, Sergeant. And as I said, I was in my bedroom, resting my leg.
Stop that man!
Stop! Stop! Thief! Damn, missed. And I can't give you a description of the man because he ran round the corner of the house.
Always assuming it was a man, Mr. Williams. Now, Mr. Harvey, can you tell me what was stolen from the safe?
Yes, I can. £150,000 worth of unmounted diamonds.
How do you know that, sir?
Well, because George, Mr. Foreman and I were partners in the jewellery business, importers. This consignment arrived 2 or 3 days ago.
You were the only partner?
Yes, that's right.
And how many people knew the combination of the safe?
Well, just Mr. Foreman and myself.
And Miss Young?
Oh, no. I only came to work for Mr. Foreman a month ago.
And where was it kept, sir? The combination?
Well, I kept it in my head, but Mr. Foreman found it very difficult to remember numbers, so he had it written down in the desk somewhere.
Tell me, where were you when this happened?
Well, I'd arranged to join Mr. Foreman at the 9th hole.
Join him?
Yes. He'd gone on ahead to buy some new golf balls or something, and I met him at the 3rd tee, which is just at the back of the house. Good one, George. How long did you say this hole was again?
150 yards.
Right. I'll give it a good belt then.
Did you notice if my dear wife was watching TV when you left home?
No, why?
Just wondered if she's doing all my money on the horses as usual. I've got to stop her somehow. It's getting ridiculous.
No, I didn't go in the TV room.
Ha! Now that shot, Jack, is about as useful as my stepson.
Damn. I take it you finally decided not to make Bill a partner.
I've told his mother I'm not going to support him anymore. I've given him every chance, and the only thing he's any good at is spending money and chasing girls. Thank goodness he's never shown any interest in my new secretary.
Yeah, that is surprising. She's a good looker. Oh, by the way, did you remind her to ring the insurance bloke about that consignment in the safe? You know, we're not covered unless they get confirmation by 3 o'clock.
Oh, God, I forgot. I'll go and do it now.
Well, I'll do it if you like.
No, senior partner. I'll go. Catch you up at the next hole.
All right. Well, I played the next hole. I wondered where George was and came back.
What time was this, sir?
Oh, I don't know. Must have been about 3 o'clock.
Well, can it be more positive?
No, I'm afraid I can't. I wasn't wearing my watch, you see, because...
You're wearing it now, sir.
Huh? Oh, yes. Oh, well, I must have put it back on. What I meant was I don't wear it whilst I'm playing golf. I find my swing upsets the movement.
Ah, yes, of course. Then nobody saw you return.
Well, not as far as I know.
So you could have followed George in here.
Well, I suppose I could. What are you suggesting, you
I'm
cheat?
suggesting you could
All
have
right,
followed
now,
George.
just a minute, gentlemen, if I might interrupt. Tell me, what's the combination of the safe 742115?
Yes, that's right. How'd you work that out?
Well, I thought it was a bit strange when you said that Mr. Foreman went off to buy new golf balls. You see, he's already got half a dozen new ones here. Then you said he had a very bad memory, and I thought it possible that he might have rearranged the numbers on these balls here to match up with the combination of the safe numbers. Am I too quick for you, sir?
No. What does that prove?
Well, surely if I can work it out, anybody else could. Mrs. Foreman, you were in the TV room, yes?
Yes, well, as you've gathered, I do like a bit of a flutter on the horses, and as my husband was playing golf, I was watching the Epsom meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It's Glenda now from Rebecca and Speechmaker. Pacemaker's coming up on the outside now, but Glenda's holding him off. And now as they're coming up to the line, it looks as if it's going to be a photo. Yes, it's going to be a photo finish now. Glenda and Pacemaker. And while we're waiting for that, let's have some other results.
Newmarket 245. First number 4, Eagles Roost, Easton favourite. Second number 7, Saracen 4-1. Third number 1, Gay Cottage 5-1, 7 ran.
Mrs. Foreman? Mrs. Foreman? Mrs. Foreman? Mrs. Foreman? Lloyd, something terrible's happened. Your husband.
And that's how I found out what had happened.
Yes, I see, madam. Now, one last question. Did you see anyone go past the window?
No, I had the curtains drawn.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Van Eyck.
Yeah?
You were up on the landing operating the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Do you usually do that at that time of day?
Yeah, always. In the afternoon, I do the landing and all upstairs.
Yes, I see. Now, where do you come from?
Amsterdam.
And how long have you been working for Mr. and Mrs. Foreman?
For 5 months. Maybe 6.
How much did you see of all this?
Nothing. I hear a shout. I run downstairs, but there's nobody here. Just Mr. Foreman laying there. And then Mrs. Foreman and Miss Young come in.
And you saw no one at all when you were working upstairs?
No, nobody.
Thank you, Miss Van Eyck. Do you think I could have a look at your room, Mr. Williams?
Why? What on earth for?
Oh, no reason at all, just routine.
It's just off this landing, Sergeant.
Ah, right. There we are. Ah, that's a bit odd, Mr. Williams.
What is?
Well, look, there's a brush on this head.
Yeah. Do you mind if I sit down? My leg's a bit tired.
Oh, please do. Let me give you a hand. Tell me, where did you break this? Careful now.
Just below the knee.
Ah, I see. I see you've got quite a few signatures there already, too. Ah, Miss Young. Now, being a secretary, I'm surprised you didn't type hers on.
Very funny, Sergeant. Helga Van Eyck's is in lipstick, by the way.
Now, sir, you saw the intruder from over here, did you?
Yes.
Ah! I see you're interested in fishing.
Yes. Why?
Oh, no reason. I am, too. Very interested. I see by this you're a right-handed man, sir.
What? Yes. Yes.
Well, if you'll excuse me, that's something I want to take a closer look at down in the garden. One last thing. Where did this accident occur?
Gstaad. Oh, Switzerland. 2nd of February.
Well, that must have spoiled your holiday, having to come back straight away.
I didn't come back straight away. All my friends are out there, so I stayed the rest of the month.
I see. Well, let's hope those toes are back in working order soon, sir. Ah, Mr. Harvey, just the man. Tell me, was this the bag the jewels were kept in?
Yes, that's it. Hey, where'd you find it?
Back there, by the corner of the house.
I know. The murderer must have dropped it while he was making his escape.
Now, that's quite possible, sir. Look, I wonder, would you mind jumping into the earth for me here?
Oh, look, I don't see the point of all this, Sergeant.
Well, don't you worry about that, sir. Now, if you wouldn't mind doing that just for me, eh? That's right, sir. Thank you. Now, if you step back again, carefully, sir. There you are. Do you see, sir? They're a similar size to these others.
Oh, yes, but they're not the same.
Quite right, sir. That's the point. They are not the same. Now, that'll be the CID now, sir. Shall we go back into the house?
I suppose that means you've got to go all through this again.
No, I don't think so, sir. I've got everything I need in here, including the name of the person to be charged. There's one last thing, sir. I'm pretty certain I know where the jewels are now. Where did the consignment come from?
Amsterdam.
So, whodunnit? All the clues are there, but which ones are the red herrings? The sergeant reckons he knows who done it. I wonder how our panel are getting on. Looking very puzzled. Yes, I wonder how they are. And what about our studio audience? Now, what I'm going to ask the audience to do now is to write down on those cards at this moment who they think committed the murder, and then list the clues that led them to that belief. I want you to write that down now. Who you think the murderer is on the top line, and then underneath the clues which you think led to that belief. And as for everybody at home, well, you can cheat a little here, because I'm not going to ask our panel to do anything about it until they've had a chance to question all the suspects. The suspects are on their way here now, in a specially chartered Black Maria. We're expecting them any moment now. We'll have the exhibits from the actual scene of the crime, and that is the point when I'm going to ask you to decide who done it. So make sure you join us after the break. Hello and welcome back to Who Done It? Well, already I've had a correct answer from the audience, someone who knows who done it and who has listed the clues that points towards that person. But I'm not going to say who that is for the moment, because we want to find out just how good detectives our panellists are. I'm happy to say that the suspects have all arrived under the charge of our worthy sergeant here. He's got all 5 of them lined up in the dock. We're going to give our panellists a chance to examine each one, to question each one, and see if they can make out who the murderer is. So, first of all, Anne Summers, I'm starting with you. Is there any part of that action you would like to see played back, Anne?
Yes, I'd like to see the actual murder, the beginning.
This is the actual murder itself, when George Foreman comes back and he's cracked over
not
the head.
well, not the garden bit, yes, well, right. Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Who done it? Well, Anne, you have a chance now to question any one of the suspects you see over here in the dock. You can even question the policeman himself, if you wish. So away you go.
Well, since most murders are committed inter-family, this is the highest proportion, I feel that Mrs. Foreman must be questioned. And so I'd like to ask her the following. Did she engage Helga?
Yes.
You did. Did you engage Madeleine?
No.
You're doing very well so far.
What was the last race that you saw on the television, the time of the last race?
2:45.
Is it likely that that Helga would have been doing her hoovering in the afternoon?
Yes.
You think it's likely?
Yes.
Don't you think it's likely that it would have interfered with the television? Hoovers usually do.
No.
You have a suppressor fix, don't you?
Yes.
Of course you do. That's all the question you get, Anne Summer.
No, they're leading
And we
witness.
move on now to Frank Windsor. Is there any part of the action you would like to see back?
Yes, I'd like to see the bit where the sergeant takes Bill Williams upstairs.
When Bill goes up. We won't go deeply into it. We'll just show it to
In
you.
order to question him.
But of course.
Of course.
Here it is.
There we are. Ah, that's a bit odd, Mr. Williams.
What is?
Well, look, there's a brush on this head.
Yeah. Do you mind if I sit down? My leg's a bit tired.
Oh, please do. Let me give you a hand. Tell me, where did you break this?
Well, there you are, Frank. Now, who are you going to ask the questions? The policeman or Bill Williams? Or any of the others?
I'd like to speak to Helga.
Right.
You were actually cleaning, using the vacuum cleaner, At the time you heard something and went downstairs.
Yeah, that's right.
What did you hear?
A shout. I heard someone screaming.
You heard a scream?
Mm-hmm.
And then you went downstairs?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
I saw the body, Mr. Foreman.
And did you see anybody else?
No.
And then you went back upstairs?
Yeah, to see where the others were.
So, Helga went back upstairs, Frank.
Thank you.
That's all you have time for. And we turn now to Edward. Edward, which part of the action would you like to see?
Well, I do want to see, but I don't think I need to now.
You don't need to?
No.
All right,
Can I
fine.
just
Then
go
straight
on
into your question.
To questioning, right. I would like to ask a question of Mr. Harvey. Mr. Harvey, who else knew about the diamonds in the safe apart from you and the deceased? I like that word,
Nobody else, no.
Nobody else knew about them at all?
No.
To your knowledge? Or are you saying you are certain that nobody knew about it? To your knowledge? Now, don't mess me about, mate. Come on. No, come on. I've had your type before, you know. Now, come on.
Well, it's possible. No, it is possible.
It is possible. Thank you very much.
Knew, but
it
not
is possible.
The combination of the safe.
But not the combination of the safe. No, quite. That wasn't the question I asked you, so was it?
No,
no, it wasn't. Right. Now, the secretary, Madeline Young. What did you call out when you saw the body?
When I saw the intruder leave, I called out, "Stop, stop, thief." And then I followed him.
May I ask you why you called out "Stop, thief"?
Well, my first instinct was to believe that he was a thief because the safe door was open and my former employer was lying on the floor beneath it.
And that's a nasty thing to see, isn't it, really? You don't really... It's not a very nice thing to see, is it? Yes. Did he have anything in his hands?
You don't have time to answer that, actually, because you've just, at this moment of time, finished your time,
right.
Edward.
Thank you.
And now I would like all three members of the panel, please, to write down on their cards who they think the murderer is. And while they are writing it down, I'm going to invite on the gentleman who got the right answer from our studio audience. I would like you to meet Mr. Arthur Watt. Congratulations, Arthur. Whereabouts are you from?
From Bracknell, but I've come this evening with our social club from Maidenhead.
You're not a police inspector or anything like that?
Oh, no. I did serve with the special constables just after the war in London.
Oh, well, we've got a touch there, haven't we? We've got a touch there. Now, panel, have you written them down, please? Because I'm now going to ask Arthur to tell us who the real murderer is. Have you all written down on your cards who you think it is?
Yes.
Good. Then, Arthur, will you tell me who committed the murder?
Miss Young.
Miss Young. Miss Young, right up here. And why do you think she committed it?
At the very start, the clock was saying 10 minutes to 3.
And she was listening to the radio, which said it was 3 o'clock. Right, so she was lying. Any other clues?
The stepson, I was rather perturbed with the date on the plaster cast of signed by Madeline.
So you knew that Madeline must have been out to Switzerland, out to Gestad.
Yes.
Right, and those are your two clues. There were some more there. The date, you're absolutely right. The time on the clock, 2:50. There was also the fishing rod, because he said he was right-handed. It was a left-handed reel. And also the intruder would have been away and gone by the time he'd hobbled across to the window with his plaster cast. There are two more clues. I'll tell you about those in a moment. First of all, Arthur, I'm going to offer you from these exhibits we have here, which all belong to members of the cast, not personally, mark you, but just as their characters, and your prize is a choice of any one of those. Which would you like?
I should like the golf clubs, please.
You would? So you shall have them. There we are. Arthur Watt, congratulations. Thank you very much. So there we go. Now let's go across and see how our panel got on. We know that Miss Young, can I have your cards, please? There we are. There's one there. There's one there. And what do we have here? Over here we have Bill Williams from Frank Windsor. No, Bill, you are wrong. In the middle here, I have from Anne Helga. No, Anne, you are wrong. And from the end, the boy himself,
Well, I mean,
Callan says it must be Madeline Young.
No, never won anything in my life.
Well done, Edward. What we're going to do is send £25 of the premium bonds to any charity that you care to name. But let me just tell you why it was Madeline Young and how it all worked out. You know who done it, but how and why? Well, Madeline Young never meant to commit murder. She and Bill Williams planned to rob the safe so they could afford to run away together. She was going to rifle the safe, hook the jewel bag on the fishing line so that he could reel them up to his room without actually leaving it. They planted the empty jewel bag to make it look as though the thief had run off, and Madeline even put on a pair of Jack Harvey's boots over her shoes to create footprints. But she wasn't heavy enough to make a deep print. It was a very clever plan that misfired when George Foreman came back unexpectedly and Madeline, in a panic, turned robbery into murder. And the jewels? What do you suppose happened to the jewels?
Yeah.
Where were they?
I thought they were in the vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner?
No.
No?
Yeah.
I'll ask the sergeant. He was the one that found them. Sergeant, where did you find those jewels?
Ah, well, now, thank you. Hey, here we go. I'll have to get out there.
Oh,
There's not much room here.
In the transistor radio.
There we are. And the tip of the plaster cast that was on Bill Williams' foot.
And there they are. There are the jewels. Because you see, a genuine plaster cast for a broken leg doesn't cover the toes. You get cramp. Bye-bye.